Welcome back to the shop. Today we're just going to be hauling more stuff out. That's all we can do at this point. Then I'm going to take my little wheel horse here and get it fired up and mow the yard with it. So might be something new. Going to put this on charge. One of the issues with getting the video in here is that I'm coming around the bend and it's hard to get a shot. And to be honest with you, I appreciate making YouTube videos and I enjoy sharing the content. And editing is fun sometimes unto itself. However, if you watch somebody who's got a really good channel like Andrew Camarda, he'll have a camera down there, have a camera in the middle, have a camera down here at the end, a camera in the truck, and he'll cut through all those shots just seamlessly. And it's really cool, but it also takes a lot of work. And I've got 3 cameras with me today, and hopefully that'll give me a day's worth of battery life. So we're going to get a little time lapse, and you'll get the point of every sort of step along the way for today's process or today's work. So let's get going. In addition to having multiple cameras, the before and after is going to be a real chore. I'm going to start working on these doors because they're all chowder. It's just vinyl doors with some foam core. They're effectively sponges and they're all junk. So get this out of here, try to clear this area out as best I can. So the truck is getting fuller. I do worry about stuff going through the back glass. I'm gonna build a headache rack one of these days, or do something to try to keep the, whatever got in the bed from punching through the back glass. I have broke the back window on one of these before in my younger days, but let me show you where I've moved on to now. I have a way about me where I wouldn't call it attention deficit disorder, but when you've got multiple things going on, I get bored or tired of something and I move on to the next thing. It doesn't mean that I'm incapable of sticking with something. It just means that I'd prefer to do something else. It's kind of the way I read books. I'll read like 5 or 6 books at a time, finish them all in the same week, but have a lot of different stuff going on. And that's sort of what's happening with this shop right now. Because I worked on the doors for a little bit. Where did we go with the doors? So I got, a pile of doors out up to where the glass met. And I don't want to just keep piling them up there and risking breaking the glass. So then I switched gears and I've sort of moved over to working on cardboard and other stuff. But there's a lot of neat stuff in here. And what I'm doing, for if there's anybody new watching this, is there's just so much dander on top of stuff. There's just a lot of junk. But underneath it is a lot of cool stuff. I know these old ball jam jars aren't worth a lot of money, but I've got a couple books on some of these old glasses and things, and I think they're really neat. It's just it sort of makes the day more enjoyable when you come across neat stuff like this. So I'm gonna keep hauling stuff out. I'm sort of outside today, right? Alright, so we're just leafing through some boxes, and I think for the fan collectors and the electrical guys out there, Wire and I forget some of the other guys that do the ceiling fan stuff that were extremely helpful. You'll recognize these Perkins snap switches. These are like gold, and there's just a pile of them here. These old ceramic. I think these are just amazing. And this one, it's hard to work with one hand, but the action on it is just amazing. So this is a really awesome find. Let me see, get a little bit better view of these switches here. Look at that. Trip 2. This looks like some Beverly Hillbilly stuff going on here. I usually have a cargo net, but the minute you get stuff up and through the ladder rack, you can't really use the cargo net. But Anyway, truck's been running good with the new water pump. Number 3. Alright, so there's a good look down inside the garbage pit. That's a semi-truck right there. They've got these big, like, railroad tie or railroad big steel columns in there. Everything is really bulletproof here. These corners are all wrapped in steel. This building is a real, like a bomb shelter. Alright, I'm going handheld here, so sorry for the shakiness. The time lapse you just watched was me coming through this, I don't know, half acre, quarter acre, something like that. Side yard over here for the shop. And I'm using my wheel horse. The wheel horse is one of my favorite machines. I've got two of them. The other one's under a tarp over there. I think I've showed it in an earlier video. It's a much older version, but it's the same style in the sense that it's a horizontal shaft Kohler engine with this, what the hell do they call it, a jack, I forget the orientation of this belt here. But anyway, it's a great machine. It's got a high and low range transmission in it. I've been mowing in low range third gear for this kind of mowing, or sometimes second. And then occasionally I've got it when I'm out on the flat ground. I'll put it in high range in a second. And it's a neat deck because it discharges out of the back, so it's not throwing rocks at your car or the house. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video without any more. I'm not going to show you the rest of me mowing here because I think I'm going to save this for a different machine, for a bush hog that I've been working on. I might have a clip of that. I'll insert it if I do. But right now what I'm doing is I'm just murdering this machine. I'm hitting so many stumps. This was all camphor trees and golden rain trees and whatnot, and there's just stumps. Every one of these things that you see me driving around is a stump that, you know, has come to life again. So I'm just trying to, and the deck is too low. So anyway, what's happened here is I've, you know, ran into it and finally stalled the machine out. It's been fine up until now, but now it's really stuck. So, but to leave you with one last little thing while I'm here. Hopefully I can get this in the shot, and I might not have to take the hood off. But this machine is great. The only downside to it is I need to put a new starter solenoid. It's actually in the console of the truck, but I just one problem at a time. So, since the key doesn't work, in order to get around that, to get the machine to start, you turn it on the run position, and you take a screwdriver. But you're supposed to take it out of gear when you do that. Whoops.